Well, I'm headed back to Maine, and as you can see, I just started out, and there's 4 deer down there, and a whole flock of turkeys right over here. It's Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, and if you remember that, sort of a clue to your age. Well, back on the highway, another great day. Hopefully it just doesn't snow before I get back to Maine. Really cool when the blue comes out in those ice falls. That's Cannon Mountain, where you see the ski trails. That's over in New Hampshire. I'm sure there's people who wonder, when we come back here, how it's like 1,000, 1,500 miles a week, drive. But I've always driven a lot. When I got out of college, one of my first jobs was a salesman for a jewelry company. And I used to drive probably 75, 85,000 miles a year. I'd go through a car every year. So driving isn't something that bothers me. Getting in a car, going, I don't know, it's almost like remote control. Well, at least it's not snowing up there. I told you earlier, it doesn't bother me to drive. And I also don't, I don't think ever, hardly ever, never play the radio, because while I'm driving, it doesn't take a whole lot of my concentration to drive. So I end up thinking about things. And you know, one of the things I've been thinking a lot lately, I don't know why, could be old age or something, is automation and what that's going to do for jobs. Because I read on the way over here on the plane that in 20 years approximately, 47% of the jobs that exist now won't exist due to automation. So what's going to happen with all those people? I mean, if they don't have any work and they have no way to make any money, what exactly is it that they're going to do to survive? I don't know. I think that's going to be a big issue, and I've seen it different places. A couple places in Europe have tried to do something. I think Switzerland was one of them. But we're not there yet. But it's one of those things that's going to happen, I think, and it's going to be thought out beforehand. How it's going to play out, I really don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a problem. Not probably in my lifetime, but it's going to get to be more and more of a problem as things get automated more and more. Down the big hill. See that big white patch to the left? That's like some kind of a ice field. And at times you can go by, I don't think there's anybody up there today, but they go ice climbing on that. Not something I've really ever been interested in, but to each his own. Not too busy today. Wasn't all that many years ago. I used to ski about 100 days a year. Didn't think about it much back then. I only lived 7 miles from a ski area, so it was a matter, you had the seasons pass, you'd go skiing. take 3, 4, 5 runs, whatever, come home. So it wasn't like skiing all day. But still, it's almost, yeah, that's pretty much a third of the year. Hadn't thought of that before. Remember the other day I was talking about the humidity and how it was 35% in the bathroom after a hot shower? My eyes are killing me. I don't know if you can see it, but we're used to, down in the Bahamas, a low humidity is maybe 65% humidity, 70%. So when you come up here and it's like, 25, 30% humidity, it's like, kills my eyes. Well, I got back this morning, did some stuff, had lunch, and then I had to take my mother someplace. That was another hour driving round trip, and now I've got one more errand to run. I was gonna wait a little while, but it just started snowing, so I said, I better go do that. Fill up the car with diesel, and I'm gonna make a quick stop at Home Depot, hopefully to get a screwdriver bit. It's a specialty bit. And then back and move the plow truck, and we don't get too much. Well, I don't think you can really see it, but it's starting to snow already. For this one little screw head. I think you can see it. The snow's starting to cover the hills out there, so it won't be too long. I'll zoom it a little more. You can see how they're fading away. So, guess that'll be it till tonight. Hopefully it won't be too much, and tomorrow we plow.